Hi everybody, so I'm going to walk with you through how to use Pixlr, which is our Chromebook version of Photoshop. If this was a normal school year, you'd be using Photoshop. It's the Adobe software, but because you have Chromebooks, Mrs. Bogenschutz found Pixlr, which works almost just like Photoshop. So here's your agenda for today. We already did the daily question. I'm going to introduce Pixlr to you. You will need to use this butterfly for your Pixlr activity. You need to go back to the home page, and I put a button on here. This is a button, this rectangle that says Pixlr. From what I understand, you're going to need to make an account. So like I already made my account. Use your school email and passwords and make your Pixlr account. Then you're going to pick Pixlr E. And you can see I've already been messing around with this stuff. So we're going to create new. And then I want you to title it first Pixlr. I'm going to say blue butterfly. Oh, no. Let's say Martin, because my last name's Martin. Now your width here needs to be 2,550. Your height needs to be 3,300 or 3,300 or 3,300. Okay. And then click Create. And there you go. So now what we're going to do, I'm actually going to pop this out so you can see a little bit, maybe. Yeah, please. I just wanted it to be within this frame. So on the left here, this is called your toolbar. If you hover over the tools, it will tell you the name of the tool and what it is good for. Okay. By the end of the semester, you're going to know these like the back of your hand. But when I start using the tool names, you might have to pause the video and then hover over to figure out which one it is. Okay? So what we're going to do first is we actually need to get your butterfly into Pixlr. So let's go back to the agenda for the day. Now I'm trying this for the first time, so I'm going to do copy image and let's see if it works. It may not work. Now on your keyboard, I want you to hold down the control button, hold down control with your left hand, and then tap the letter V. And that's called control V. That is when you paste something. So here is your butterfly pasted in your Pixlr account. Now the easiest way for me to explain Photoshop or Pixlr is this is a digital stack of clear paper. So this is layer 1, and there's nothing on layer 1, okay? The reason you see these checkerboard is it represents being clear. Layer 2 here is our first butterfly. And I don't think I can. In Photoshop, I could label this something else, okay? So what you're going to do is we're going to copy and paste this butterfly about 12 times. And then we're going to change the colors and all that fun stuff. But first, I want to get rid of this white background. Okay? So to get rid of the white background, I made it bigger. And you want to come over here and you want to find the magic wand. And your magic wand, again, this is my first time doing this. In Photoshop, it looks different. I can just click in the white space. Maybe. What? I feel like my computer's having a hiccup. Oh, it's thinking about things. Alright, there. It was just slow. So, another cool thing about both Photoshop or Pixlr is this history box at the bottom right here, and I can, so because my computer was lagging, the selection was moved. I don't want that. So I can click backwards, and I can click back on wand. Need to be patient. And now my selection is correct. So your history box is the most useful tool, especially if you screw up, which you will screw up, and that's okay. That's how we learn. But the history window is great because you can click backwards in history. It's like time traveling. And kind of get to a spot where you didn't mess up. Okay? So the background, the white area is selected. I'm going to hit delete on my keyboard. And now there's no background. Hey. Alright, so the next thing is you probably want to click something, but it won't let you do anything until you deselect. So to deselect, you need to do Control D on your keyboard. Control D. Okay? Move this up a little bit, sorry. And I don't know why there's an annoying advertisement down here. Probably because it's free, right? Mm-hmm. Alright, so my butterfly's pretty big. I'm going to click on the Arrange tool here, which I'm going to call the Move tool because that's what Photoshop calls it. Okay, it's called the Move tool. I'm going to make him a little bit smaller. Now I'm going to come over here, and to get out of that selection, oh, you can't. Okay, never mind. So, in Photoshop, this is where it gets different. In Photoshop, at the bottom of the layers box is a icon that you can use to copy a layer. Okay, that's not an option in here. So you have to right click on the layer you want to copy. And then if you scroll down here, that's actually what it looks like on Photoshop. It says duplicate layer. So you're going to click that. So let me repeat myself. First you have to select your layer. So this is called selecting when it's blue. Right click. And then go down to the bottom here where it says duplicate layer. And you, on your actual document, it looks like nothing's happened. But if you look at your layers box, you now have 2 butterflies there. So make sure your Move tool is selected, your Arrange tool, and you can move, and oh my god, there's 2. It's amazing. I use this all the time. Really, I do. I use it all the time. Okay, so we're going to repeat that 10 more times. Should I do that right now? Well, okay, pause. Let's do this. So keep your blue butterfly in the background. This guy right here, we're going to change the color a little bit. So make sure he's selected, which he is. You go up to Image. Nope. Excuse me. Go up to Adjustment. Adjustment. Then there's a couple different options here. Let's start with, not vibrance, adjustment. Let's see what color balance looks like. Okay, so color balance is what I'm playing with. And the whole goal of this is for you to play and get to learn Pixlr, okay? So you really have to open your eyes and pay attention to the options, okay? So here there's shadows, midtones, and highlights. Highlights are the lighter areas. And if I wanted to, I can make my highlights more red. Oh, I have to hit apply probably. I wonder if I can see this. Oh, you can see a slight difference there. Not that much. Oh, there you go. So on the green, you can really make a change. It looks more purple. And then I can move the blue around a little bit. Oh, whoa. Totally changed, right? Crazy. So the goal is we're going to do kind of a cascade of butterflies in all different colors. I think since this butterfly is more midtones, we might get like more interesting color shifts. Oh. Again, the whole goal here is to play around. I don't like any of those. So I'm going to go back to adjustment. Now I'm going to do hue and saturation. This one's better. Hue and saturation. So you can see here under hue, you have the whole rainbow. Under saturation, you go from black and white to the bright colors, okay? And then lightness, you can go really light or really dark, okay? And if you can't get it right back to the center, you can type in 0. So I am going to do different, I'm going to do the rainbow. So let's think here. I always do that song, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and don't forget there's purple too. Okay, so there's purple. There we go. I'm going to apply that. And now I have a purple butterfly. She's beautiful. Then I'm going to come along here, and on my purple butterfly, I'm going to click on the layer, and then right-click, duplicate the layer. Boop! Now I'm going to do the same thing. Adjustment. What did I say? Hue saturation. Okay, so I have purple and blue. I want some green. Ooh. Apply. Beautiful. Now on the green layer, I'm going to right-click, duplicate layer. This is going to feel very repetitive, but the more you do an action, the more your brain remembers, right? Right? Alright, I'm going to look for a yellow. Or maybe look at that red. Oh, I didn't mean to get red, but I like it, so I'm going to keep it. Red. Duplicate. Move it. Just so I can see it. I only have 15 minutes on a video, so I hope I can do this. I might have to mess around. So I want to get a yellow. What's colorize mean? What does that do? Oh my. Does that change anything? No. Turn it off. Off. Let's go back to adjustments. There's other things we can do. At least there used to be. I'm going to do color balance again. Maybe this will change now. No bueno. I'm going to have to think about how to get a yellow here. Well, let's just keep messing around and get different colors till I'm happy. Oh, that's kind of like a yellowy. Well, I don't want to be too drastic. Alright, so my video is about to close on me. So now what I want to do is set up my butterflies. You really need 12 butterflies. I'm going to count 25 points of your assignment for 12 butterflies, okay? Now, I want you to have the butterflies go in a direction. So by moving your mouse up to the circle, you can have the butterflies be aimed in different ways. Oh, and this is amazing on Pixlr. On Photoshop, you'd have to go to each layer and click, but on Pixlr, you can just click each thing, which is amazing. Like, Photoshop needs to get there with that skill. Alright, let's see here. So have your butterflies look as if they're flying towards a direction. Again, I'm going to do more, but... And these need to be bigger, like different sizes, for sure. Making it smaller. Alright, and then you're going to arrange them to look like they're going in a direction. Now, you might notice like the red butterfly is going behind this orange one. If that is not what you want, I want you to remember this is a stack of invisible papers. So if you want your red to be on top, you're going to drag the layer on top. So click on this layer and move it above the orange, and now you can see it. Okay? I'm going to stop the video there. I might make a part 2, and I'll let you know. Well, you need to know how to save it. Make sure you do File, Save. Save it this way. I would save it, oh, no. Keep it PNG for right now because I'm not done. When you're not done, keep it PNG. And then you can click Download. You need to download to your flash drive. It'll save on this computer, or on this, your account, but I've been told you need to download as well. Right? I guess I just have to be patient here. And I will figure this part out for all of you. It says downloaded. I wonder where it went. Well, I will figure that out and get back to you. Okay? Thank you guys.